Are you a veteran or active duty member thinking of using your VA benefits to buy a home? Well, if you are, this video is for you. And if you stick around till the end, I'll tell you about a great program that'll help you get some money back, either to use at closing, buy a home warranty, or just put back in your pocket after you close the deal. I'm Wayne Peacock. I'm a realtor here in Pensacola, Florida. I am also a veteran of the United States Air Force, and I have used my VA benefits to buy not one, but 4 houses. So let's get started by debunking a few myths when it comes to your VA loan and how you can actually use it. The most common question I'm asked, and the myth I would like to debunk, number one, is, will the home pass a VA inspection? Well, listen, there's no such thing as a VA inspection. What there is a VA appraisal. Now, much like an inspection, an appraiser is going to be checking the functionality of the house, the safeness and the soundness of the house. They won't go through all the details that a home inspector will go through, but they will make sure the home is safe, sound, and functional for you as the veteran. Their number one goal is to protect you as the veteran. Does that mean you can't buy a fixer-upper? Well, it depends on what shape the fixer-upper's in. And we'll talk about fixer-uppers in a completely different video, because that goes into details that this video is not intended to touch on. So the first myth is a home does not have to pass a VA inspection. What a home has to do is have a VA appraisal and appraise for the value that you are borrowing. If the home is listed at $400,000 and you've offered $405,000, when the appraiser comes in, he or she is going to check to make sure all the major systems are safe and functioning: electric, water, roof, HVAC, going to make sure it's got a heat source and nothing is damaged or non-functioning. And then they're going to compare that home to 3 other homes that have sold in the area and make sure the value comes in at $405,000. It's protecting you, your investment, as well as the VA lender to ensure that that home does qualify and meet that appraised value. So that's myth number one. The appraiser will come in and they will check things, but they are there to make sure the home is safe, sound, and will value for the amount that you're purchasing it for. Now, another thing I hear often is, this I hear a lot from the sellers, we can't use a VA loan. It takes way too long to close. That, again, is untrue. Most VA loans can close in less than 45 days. I've had a VA loan close in 21 days. Now, in saying that, if you're going to use your VA loan and you know you're on a tight timeline because you're PCSing, or you're retiring, or you just need to move closer to family, or you're a veteran and you need to move closer to your next job, then you have to make sure all your documentation is in tip-top shape, every I dotted, every T crossed, so that once we find the home for you, we're able to go right into underwriting for review. That's going to speed the process up a lot. If you're in this situation, I can have an offline conversation with you to help you understand the best way for you to move forward with that. Another myth I would like to debunk is that you can't use your VA loan while you're still serving active duty. This is untrue. You do not have to be retired or separated to use your VA loan. You just have to meet your minimum time of service, which is generally 90 days or longer. Now, that would have to be verified, and the way you do that is you would request your certificate of eligibility. With your certificate of eligibility, you don't have to actually get this yourself. Your lender can do that. However, if you would like to look at your certificate of eligibility, all you have to do is go to va.gov and look at the housing requirements, and you can request your certificate of eligibility, and this will tell you what you qualify for. Nope, back up. Not what you qualify for. It'll tell you what you're eligible for. Now, Another thing you're going to have if you're separated from the military or retired, you have to have a copy of your DD-214. That lets the loan officer know that you have a separation status, such as honorable discharge, that makes you eligible. Now, there are other statuses that still allow you to be eligible, but the most common is an honorable discharge. That generally ensures that you've received your full benefit. Again, when you go to apply for your loan, you'll give the lender all of these documents, and he or she will do the research, pull your certificate of eligibility, and find out what exactly you are eligible for. Another myth that I would like to debunk that I hear all the time is I can't qualify for my VA loan. I don't have an 800 credit score and I have student loan debt. I'm not going to delve too deeply into this one because a lot of this will come in on the lender side. However, VA loans, we are actually eligible to have a higher DTI or debt to income ratio and still qualify to use our VA loan. And you don't have to have an 800 credit score. You can generally have a lower credit score. However, it does need to be a credit score that's considered good. It can't be bad. You can't have a lot of outstanding debt and things that are unpaid and delinquent. So that you can talk to your lender about, and they can let you know where you stand once they pull your credit. Another common myth is, well, if I don't pay a down payment, I'll have to pay mortgage insurance. This is not true with a VA loan. We're guaranteed a 100% loan to value ratio, or yes, loan to value ratio. Does that mean you can't put a down payment? No, it does not. But what it means is the VA guarantees the loan at 100%, so you do not have to pay PMI or primary insurance, so primary mortgage insurance. So that's going to save you some money on your mortgage payment. Another thing that my veterans are very interested to know in our current market is that VA loans generally have a slightly lower interest rate than many other loan types out there. So it's always good to look into. Now, are there going to be situations where maybe using your VA loan is not the best decision? There could be, but you can review that with your lender. But if you are using your VA loan for the first time, your funding fees are going to be lower than, say, someone like myself who has used it 4 or 5 times. Another fact that many people don't know, if you have a disability rating of 10% or higher, your VA funding fee is waived. That's right. That will save you some money. So always look into that. Make sure you know what your rating is. Have your documentation and provide that to your lender as well. Now, if you've stuck around this long, you're clearly interested in what's going on with VA and VA lending, and you're also interested to know some ways that you can save money. You'll often hear agents say, well, you can only have 4% seller concessions or seller credits if you're using a VA loan. Yes and no. There are certain things that are not counted in that 4%. There are certain things that are. So you need to know that. You need to have an agent who understands that. And if you're working with somebody and they're telling you that, I would ask them to explain to you what those seller credits can and cannot be so that they do or don't count toward that 4%. I'm not going to go into that on this video. However, we'll do another video at a later time that will talk about that to help you understand. If you're in this situation now and you want to reach out for more information, simply drop me a comment below. You can always call, email, DM me, text me, whatever your preferred method of communication is. But that is definitely something you need to be aware of, because that will help you keep more money in your pocket at the closing table. Now, I mentioned there was a way for you to get some money back. I could save you some money. So I just told you one way I could save you money, because I understand how the VA works and I understand what we can and cannot ask for as a concession from the seller. Another way you can get some money back at closing or use that money to help offset closing or even purchase a home warranty for your first year is through a program that I am a part of with a veteran-owned business. If you'd like more specific information about this, you can always DM me, email me, text, whatever you like to do. But anyway, it's called the VREB Network, and this gives you a veteran reward at closing. It's not a rebate, so it doesn't count in your 4%. It's a veteran reward, and it can be up to $7,500 you would get back. Now, it is based on your purchase price. So if you're purchasing, let's say you're purchasing the average purchase price home here in Pensacola, that's going to be anywhere from $300,000 to $400,000. You're going to get $2,250 back at closing. You can use that to paint, you can use it for supplies, you can roll it back in and use it to offset some of your closing costs. You can also use it to purchase a home warranty on your home. So there are all types of, all sorts of ways you can use this benefit. But if you'd like more information, get in touch with me. I am a certified veteran agent, so I'm able to help you with this. So thanks so much for sticking around here. If you have more questions, if you have more comments or things you've heard that you've heard from another veteran they could or couldn't do, drop the comments below. I'm always happy to answer those questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll research it for you. I'm here to help. I'm your veteran real estate advisor, and I will help you get into the home you are looking for. Just get in touch. Be sure to like and subscribe if you would like more updates and to see when I post more things about veteran benefits. Also, if you know a veteran or an active duty who is interested in buying a home, please share this video with them. Whether they're working with me or another agent, I am always here to help. I love helping my fellow veterans get into a home and also save money while doing it. So thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you around in the next video.